Hey, Dan here from Life is a Game, and we are out and about today. And I've actually just finished some meetings down here at the Sandgate Golf Club, and I'm actually heading into Redcliffe now. So, if you guys want to join me on this trip, I'd love you guys to come along with me. I've just got a couple of things to do before we get going. I'm just gonna check a couple of things. Just some emails and stuff. That's what we do when we're out and about. Welcome whoever just dropped in. Hey Toxic, welcome buddy. It's good to see you. I'm just out and about live at the moment. I've just finished a meeting here at Redcliffe. Hey Summer Delight, boo, welcome. And I'm just about to head into a beautiful little. So I'm actually on the coast here at the moment. So Brisbane itself is based right on the sea. Basically, we've got some islands out over that way that sort of protect the bay, and then Brisbane River. So from here, and when I take you for a drive out through there, I'm just actually checking my emails. Would you believe, guys? So I didn't think you guys would jump on so quick. But we from here, there's a river just down here. When I turn the camera around, you guys will be able to see it. Oh, hey, thumbs up, Snakes, awesome. But I'm going to take you for a drive. It's actually a really pretty little area that we are in here. So this is called Sandgate. Again, another town. Yeah, I will be driving in just a second. You're probably driving too. So this is a really pretty part of the country here. So Brisbane City is about 15 minutes. The city, the high rises, and all the I guess all the central business district. I'm gonna buy us a drink first. That sounds good. So I was actually at the golf club here, and then just over at the yacht club here as well. So the golf club and the yacht club are close together. But Brisbane City is just over that way, where I'm pointing, directly in front of me. About 15-20 minutes away, where all the high rises are, all our central business district. And then this is like a little coastal town. This used to be so far. Oh, you got to go, Sneak? That's no good, but we will catch you later, buddy. But thanks, Sneak, appreciate it. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna turn this camera around once I can and just show you exactly where I am here at the moment. So this is all like this is the fishing area here. A lot of the trawlers come into this section here. You'll see. So I'm actually in a big car park where you can actually put your boat in and all that sort of stuff if you've got a boat. Hey Warduck, welcome. No fishing is bad. No, I don't like fishing either, trust me. But there's a lot of fishermen here, so we get a lot of prawns and stuff like that. That is huge for us here. Hey Rafa, welcome. Just new name to the chat. Haven't seen you in here before, but welcome. So I better stay on the right side of the road so I don't crash. But you can see off to the right there's a whole heap of yachts and stuff, and big boats, power boats and stuff like that as well. Come on through here. Golf club off to the left there. It's a beautiful golf course, very green, and there are kangaroos actually in there. I don't know if no, I'm not gonna be able to stop, unfortunately, to show you. Big geese and all sorts of stuff. But this is right on a creek, if you like. Quite a big creek too. So you can see out there. I don't know if you can see the sea out there. I can. Beautiful. And the Port of Brisbane is over off to the red there. Hey Andy, welcome. Haven't seen you in ages, mate. Welcome. So I'm actually driving. I've just finished a meeting. I hope I'm not shouting too loud. I'm not sure whether you guys can hear me or not because I'm doing it through my phone. I'm actually driving. I've just finished a meeting here in Sandgate, and I'm actually on my way to Redcliffe. So this is a little coastal town. And when I say coastal town, I'm on the wrong side of the road. I know, Andy, isn't that terrible? And to boot, I'm actually in an American car, and I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. So that makes it even worse, doesn't it? But this is where I live here in Brisbane. This is just a beautiful part of the world. If you keep driving straight forward there, you'll end up in the sea. Hey MDK, welcome. And so guys, we couldn't do a 7 Days to Die stream today. PSN is down. I'm sure most of you will know that. And Wolf and I tried our hardest to get it up and running, and we saw a few other streamers out there streaming away, but apparently what it was, we could stream, but we couldn't stream it as a group, so you can only individually stream. Look at this, how pretty is this down through here? So there's a few historic buildings just off to the right here, which I'm actually going to turn down here. So these are some old, what we call Queenslanders. These houses pretty much originate here in Queensland, and the way they're designed up high, let the air flow through underneath. This is a beautiful part of the world, and I'm so privileged to have been brought up in Brisbane, especially coming from England, because I am English. I came to Australia, I think when I was 10 or 11, and lived in a city called Melbourne. It was too bloody cold down there, so we moved to Queensland. That's what we call rich folks' house. No, actually, well, these houses along here, these are quite expensive, because the views are amazing up here. But this isn't actually a very well-to-do area. This is actually mid to low incomes through here, except obviously on the hill here, on the mountain where I'm driving down now. There's some real money along here. But again, this is used to be one of our poorer suburbs, but now it has changed. People are loving the coastline. Not that there's surf or anything, but great fishing. And if you're into windsurfing and stuff like that, this is absolutely a fantastic location to do that. Fasten all seat belts. We are about to take off. So we're about to come into the town. So this is obviously the residential part of it. On the left-hand side up here, you will see a hotel. It's called the Full Moon Hotel. That's one of the original hotels, just on the left here right now. That was one of the original hotels built here. I think it was built about 105 years ago, I think it was. And then we are getting down. Now we're starting to head downhill. You will see a steeple there. That steeple is actually the post office. If we were to see houses like that, consider these rich homes. Oh, well, no, they're not rich here. So that was the post office, built in 1911. I think it burnt down once as well, and then it was sort of restored. I don't know if you guys have Woolworths over in the US. I don't ever remember seeing it while I was there. I'm going to take you down by the sea. It's a beautiful little village here. You don't have Woolworths? It's one of our shopping outlets for grocery chains or whatever it is. Let me take you down through here. It's a beautiful part of the world. It's absolutely glorious. You can see how green it is. If you caught our video last week when we were out at Tenterfield, see how dry it is. You can just see how green it is here in Brisbane. I mean, we've had a lot of rain here over the last few weeks, which has really greened things right up for us here. So just on the left there, you'll see another steeple there. That was the original church down here. There's actually now a childcare or creche, or I don't know what you guys call them, childcare, kindergarten. We got some today. Awesome. Need rain. Look at that for a view. How's that? How picturesque is that, guys? Is that not beautiful? Place looks awesome. All I see is dirt here. Oh, really, Native B? There's not much dirt along here. Where we were last week, there's a lot of dirt. So you can see off to the right there. I'll just move the camera slightly there so you can see off to the right there. That is all, it's all part of the Moreton Bay. So it's called Moreton Bay. It was discovered by Captain Morton, I think it was. He eventually became the governor of Brisbane when it was a convict colony. Because as you know, Australia, we started off as a convict colony. So when you own a Mercedes-Benz, you can drive as slow as you want. That's what happens, right? We're only doing like 5 kilometers an hour, and now you're gonna be a dick. Good on you, mate. It's a lady too. Had to be a lady driver. Say no more. The risky guy, or is that Captain Morgan? No, Morton. Moreton. Not the whiskey, not the rum. Hey, Lone Wolf, welcome. So you see just on the left there's another historic home. This one's actually for sale. So that house right there that I'm looking at right now, you can buy that here, I would imagine, for about $1.2 million. I'm just going to turn the camera slightly. There's another historic home there. Most of these homes here, somewhere between $600,000 and $1 million, depending on how big the blocks of land are, because it's right on the, as you can see, right on the waterfront there. Some beautiful parks along here. Great place to live, but very old. I mean, all these homes along here, there'd probably only be a handful that are modern homes. Most of these would be between 80 and 120 years old. Hey, forking you. How you going, Wolfie? So this is actually just down the road, Wolf. When you and Mrs. Wolf get out here, we'll bring you down here. So this is right on the water. This is about 15-20 minutes, well, maybe 15 minutes from where I live. There's a little town called Sandgate, but we're about to head over to Redcliffe. So I've shown you most of this before from the jetty. Remember, I think one of the first vlogs I did was just back behind us. There's a jetty there where I showed you guys a little bit. Mate, this is just beautiful. And look, it's 19 degrees Celsius. There's not a cloud in the sky. And it is beautiful. How beautiful. Look, kids riding along on their push bikes. I was going to say hot women walking, but I haven't seen one yet. So I'm actually, I'm driving to Redcliffe. So I'm going to take you for a drive through Redcliffe too, if you guys want to hang on with me. Going to take you over a bridge which Frazzle knows. It's called the Hornibrook Bridge. We're probably about 5 minutes away from getting to that bridge. But look how pretty this is. Eh? How gorgeous is this? All these houses on the left hand side. As I said, you won't own one of these for under, I couldn't imagine, under 600,000 Australian dollars, that is. Hornibrook Bridge. Yes, and it's not spelled like that. It's spelled, you're close, Horni, not Y. And then Brook on the end of it, Hornibrook Bridge. Because this is actually the Hornibrook Passage that we're about to cross, which takes you into, not far from where I live. Actually, I'll take you down there one day. It's about a 2-minute drive down to the passage where you can actually put your boat in. Do I want to know why it's called that? I'll tell you what, if you can find out why it's called that, Summer, that would be awesome. You got heaps of roundabouts here. It's a bit painful, but that's all right. Hope that sun's not directly too bright in your eyes there, guys. There's a garbage truck. Must be garbage day down here. All the bins are on the left-hand side. Here comes all the crows and magpies to eat it. They're going to let me past. Now I'm wondering if I do. What was that? I keep getting confused on how you drive on the left hand. Oh, it's not that hard. Mind you, I must say, whenever I come to America, I do sometimes get confused. Not very often, but I do get confused. I think I'm back. I'm not really sure. Can you see me, or should I start it again? I think we might start it again. That's what we're going to do, is start this stream again.